So I look kind of like a big pile of shit. I had a long day at work and just a long day in general, and I'm very tired. It's almost midnight and I'm ready to go to bed because I have work again tomorrow on the 4th of July. How awesome is that? But what I wanted to say was kind of like an update. I know people probably don't really care. But about the whole public situation, I made a video saying something about how agoraphobia continues to control my life. And in that situation, I basically for 3 weeks kept telling the managers that like I needed more time, and then they ultimately told me I only had 1 week to get up there, otherwise I would have to reapply. So I was honest with them. I came into the office and I literally just cried to one of the assistant customer service managers, and I was like, listen, I have anxiety, I have agoraphobia, and I just can't make it out of my comfort zone like that. And she was very, very like not understanding whatsoever. What she told me was, oh, I had slight social anxiety when I was a teenager, so I understand where you're coming from. And getting a job at Publix completely and totally got rid of that. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, is this bitch actually serious right now? She's comparing her slight social anxiety she had when she was a teenager, which I probably think it's just being shy. And apparently getting a customer service job or working at Publix got rid of her mental disorder that she claimed to have. She was comparing that with my actual mental disorders that I have to take actual medication for, that I have gone to actual therapy for, that I'm actually diagnosed with actual fucking problems. Like, I was so frustrated. And I kept trying to explain to her, like, she didn't even know what agoraphobia was, and most people don't. Because she literally was just like, what's agoraphobia? I'm like, agoraphobia. It's what I suffer from. It's a type of anxiety disorder. Okay. And she's like, well, what do you think is going to happen to you? Like, when you get up there, like, why are you scared? I'm like, bitch, if I knew, I would tell you. If I knew why I was scared to go up to 52, I would fucking tell you, but I don't know. I don't have a legitimate reason to be scared. It's just my body reacts negatively when I'm outside of my comfort zone. And for some reason, I have comfort zones because my mind is wired that way. And it's something that I can't explain, I can't control. And I'm sorry if you don't understand, but that's just how I am. And I'm like bawling, mind you. And she's like, all right, well, we'll see what we can do, but I don't know. One of my good friends, her mom, like, talked to my store manager as well. She also works for Publix, so kind of helped a little bit. And I was able to do in-store training. I didn't have to go to the orientation. They did the orientation right at my store. I now have been working at Publix for over a month, and it is very overwhelming. I have to say, it's a lot different than my last job. I used to work at Save-A-Lot as a cashier, and now I'm a cashier at Publix. And it's just, it gets very overwhelming. The other day I had an anxiety attack on the express lane, and that was embarrassing. Also, 2 weeks ago I went to the doctor. I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, which is something I didn't think I had that. I really didn't think I had it. I had never been diagnosed for it. I thought I might have like borderline personality disorder, which is kind of similar to being bipolar, but it's a little different. And I thought that's what I had. But I was wrong. My doctor told me I am definitely manic. So that is great. And she also diagnosed me with asthma. And I now have an inhaler that I have to use like every day. And it's so hard for me, and everything is just kind of doo-doo. I've been having problems with my boyfriend. work is not so great. Like, I was so excited about getting this job, but it is so overwhelming for my anxiety, especially since it's been the 4th of July weekend. It's been extremely busy, and I just can't handle crowds of people and, like, all at my register, and I'm just like, oh my god. Because Publix is 10 times busier than Save-A-Lot ever was. So it's harder working in a larger store. My anxiety has been getting, like, progressively worse lately. I don't know why. I've been more anxious than usual. I've been having to take more pills, and I don't know what my problem is. I just keep overthinking, like, literally everything that I do on a daily basis now. So the agoraphobia is, like, still hitting me pretty hardcore, and it sucks. But what can you do? I really want to make, though, a YouTube channel just on mental illness and my experience with it, and, like, updates. I wish I would have done this back when I was homebound, and then my progression, that was a progression of getting better. But this is my current update for where I currently stand as of July 4th, well, July 3rd at 11:47 p.m. But, yeah. That's all. Happy 4th of July, everyone. I need to go to sleep because I'm very tired. And, yeah.